it's Deb from Deb's Fitness Journey, and this is my 2014 update of what has been going on for the last 11 months. A lot has happened since then, a lot of good and positive things, and a lot of really frustrating negative things. Overall, my body is basically a fragile piece of glass that loves problems, and anytime I try anything, something happens to it. So needless to say, I'm very frustrated, but you've heard me say that before countless times. So my last vlog was in August 2012, and my last update for you guys on my blog was April 2013. August 2012, I had talked about how I had mono and I was gaining weight because of, not being able to work out and just kind of giving up because the doctors kind of gave up on me. So it's like I just lost hope. But in April, I had written about how I started working out again and the mono seemed to kind of dissipate, and my depression was getting better. In fact, I was even on less medications. By October 2012, I was 151 pounds, and I had lost some of that weight by April. So things were looking up, minus the fact that I had taken up running, and because I have a very weak body, even with all the exercises and weight training I've done, I had developed hip capsulitis and hip bursitis. Of course, I get this stuff. So that went on for a really long time, and it wasn't until like August or September, so many months later, that I finally got rid of it. And that was actually by going to the chiropractor, and I wasn't even trying to treat my hip capsulitis then. It just kind of happened. So the chiropractor helped me out with that. So I was in pain with my hip for 6 months, and then so that was March that happened, and then in June I hurt my shoulder playing volleyball, and I actually still deal with the shoulder pain today, which is many months later, 9 months to be exact. So I have had testing done on my shoulder. Thankfully I didn't need surgery. It's just an unstable shoulder. And so I haven't been able to do upper body for 9 months, which is really frustrating. And I looked like this at one point. I was finally getting some tone, and I was getting stronger, but I am still the same size as that time. I'm just not toned like that or even nearly as strong. And my back problems developed about a month after I hurt my shoulder. My back still spazzes out to this day. So that's kind of an update of what has been going on with my body. So I'm in chronic pain, which sucks. And my biggest hurdle that I deal with every single day is my chronic fatigue. It is really bad. My depression actually isn't really a problem anymore, and I really do attribute that to exercising. I can't say it's completely gone because now that I have, not now, but because I have this severe chronic fatigue, it disables me and I can't live the life that I want to live. And so I'm only awake like 10 hours a day, and only a few of those hours are actually productive. And so it makes me depressed because I want to actually have a life. So I think anybody in my situation would be depressed. Fitness has become my biggest passion. I love it so much. Nothing makes me as happy as being active, lifting weights, being outside hiking. It seriously just makes me so happy. And because I can't do it because of all the pain that I'm constantly in, it's my current medications, it's only one. It's Lexapro 20 milligrams, and I have been on tons of other medications before at the same time, so to only be on one actual prescription is a miracle for me. The other supplements I take are vitamin D, apple cider vinegar pills to help out with the alkaline levels in my body. I take egg protein powder. I don't take whey because it makes me feel really bloated, and I'm allergic to dairy, so there's that. The things that I've learned since I've started my blog is that exercise does not help with chronic fatigue. It doesn't. If you have chronic fatigue syndrome, it's not going to help you. That's not to say that energy does not raise your energy levels if you're just a normal person. The other thing that I've learned is that exercise really does help depression. And I know personally it is so hard to work out when you are depressed, because when you're depressed, you don't have motivation for anything. You really don't have motivation for life. But if you are able to work out when you have depression, it really is going to be a game changer, and it's going to change your life, especially if you're eating healthy and you cut out sugar. And sugar, seriously, is the number one cause for my depression. I'm not even kidding. So my current goals are different from the goals that I had when I initially started my blog. And those goals were to beat depression with fitness and by becoming healthier. And I have definitely beaten about like 75% of my depression with fitness. And I've learned a lot throughout this journey, and it's definitely not over yet. The number one message that I want to convey to anyone that is watching this that suffers from the same things that I do is that you're not alone and you're not crazy. Whatever you have is a real thing, and there is hope for you, but we just got to find the answer. Thank you for watching my March 2014 update, and if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to contact me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.